about this after. Yeah.
Okay.
Because while you're asking me this, I'm trying to figure it out myself too. So,
Okay.
yeah. I mean, already there's so much to talk about.
I'm just curious.
Yeah.
Like I'll be just fighting versus monsters for next 2 minutes, so I just wanted to hear.
Yeah, no, I understand. We'll talk about this soon. You can influence lane even before crab if it allows you to do so, like if that's your route. But make sure the route is realistic. I suppose. You don't know what the top laner is.
I mean, sometimes if you're on the mid camps, like when you're trying to get your 20 CS, right? As jungle, enemy top can just walk down to blue buff or like you know what I mean, like
Yeah.
they walk down and they fucking drop a ward or they fight me.
Third wave is coming in.
And also like good teams like Merville or like other good teams, like if you look at their top laners, after they get the prio in lane, they just walk down and drop a ward. You know what I mean?
Yeah. A lot of this has to do with more mid lane than it is jungle, sadly. So this whole thing is going to affect more mid lane than it is going to affect jungle. Because mid lane needs to play the lane correctly in order to get control on before crab. Whereas jungle just needs to show up.
Like, I've been saying it so many times that like jungle doesn't really matter if laners are just using jungle as like a fucking slave, you know?
Bro.
Well, I mean, I think a lot of teams need to understand that you could have a jungler come into a team who's significantly worse. Okay. Yeah, okay, and alright, we can end actually. There's some stuff to talk about. This is so okay, I'm so sorry. Yeah, you have to end. You like cleared jungle for nothing. Okay, just yeah, hold on. I'm gonna screen share with you.
Also, I don't think there's anything I can do to like match Talia's clear early game. Yeah, like
Nidalee's quicker. Nidalee's quicker than Taliyah.
yeah, only if you get leash for like level 1.
No, you're wrong.
No way.
You can still find.
I'll give you the link. If I'm playing Italy, I flipped here by 3:15.
Yeah, I think
Yeah, you just watch Canyon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, just like
Here.
open a link
I'll
of Canyon, you'll see
show
it.
you the video, and you will watch this with me, and then you will be like, "Holy shit, it's so fast!"
So okay. There's some stuff to talk about.
Do it clear and just
Oh
play
my
for
God,
it.
I myself.
Play for a.
Okay, so so I mean, you guys have had some experience like in professional, right? The thing about teams that I've noticed, and laners need to understand this, that if you have like let's say if we were to put tiers on laners, and let's say that you have a team, your top laner is like B tier, mid is B tier, ADC is B tier, and your jungle is like S tiered player, and then you have the opposing team where you have like S tier top, it's like S tier mid, S tier, yeah, like S tier laners, and then the jungler is like C tier. The thing what happens is that this guy looks so much better than this guy.
Yep.
Just so much better. So much fucking better than this guy.
Yep.
And that's why, and then you have these casters that are like, oh, but Broxa is the better jungler because he has higher CS score, but doesn't realize that Jankos had to like babysit lanes like 3 other times.
That's what I'm saying.
Right?
That's what I'm saying. That's why, who was it? Oh, I forgot. Broxa. When Broxa came to NA, I met him so many times, and I feel like this guy is so shit.
Oh no, he's not very good. I think he's one of Europe's worst junglers.
And I was watching his stream. I went to his stream just to see how he plays, right? But then he's fucking lock screen. Holy shit.
Right. So what I'm trying to say here is you guys have to understand, especially in NA that I've seen, laners need to become S tiers. S tier laners can actually affect junglers because a lot of the jungle skill is very similar. I don't believe that there's any significant jungler in NA that's like outstanding. There's no Canyon of NA in my opinion. And so laners have to become as a team, you just have to become better laners. So So here we can talk about this lane, right? And we can talk about why we lose so early. So when we play this lane out, this is like whatever. Let me actually just wait for the thing to go up.
Can you pause? Can you pause for a second?
Mm-hmm.
Oriana, I'm not trying to offend you here, but then if you actually main Orianna versus Syndra, like if you know this matchup, you don't start Doran's ring. You have to start corrupting, by the way.
Yep. Play for sustain, and play for sustain early.
And you only look to trade with the mana flow, with the Scorch, and your Q has to be on the wave. So it's not you fighting versus Syndra. Even though you're fighting versus Syndra, it's not you fighting versus Syndra. It's more like you fighting versus minion wave. So if you push first, then you win the fight.
All right, you ready?
That's kind of like the idea I had in mind, shoving the wave early on and trying to get prio and hold it. But then I kind of just lost every trade because I focused too hard on wave instead of actually like the trade. So I got punished for every minion I walked up for.
So what happened in this lane is just okay. So like right here, you can start off with early Q. Before the minions even spawn, you can just throw out Q here. What this forces Syndra to do now is she's forced to take pockets inside of the lane or spaces in the lane that is very exaggerated, which gives you time to influence the wave, right? So you could have just put the Q in the middle, and then what ends up happening if Syndra moves up, you have ability to then space in and out, and then look for short Q trades, and it's a lot harder to dodge that. That's the first thing we can do, right? This Q is irrelevant. You guys are just having fun. It's not realistic. When the fuck are the minions gonna spawn? Okay, so like right here, you guys can already influence wave. Q, back off. The whole wave. I think you can do that. You can Q the whole wave, and then you can look to run away. I think it's fine. So what you're doing here now is because you start Corruption Potion, you're giving up your resource, which is your HP, to get a better wave state against Orianna or against Syndra, and so then you can influence the wave harder. If you can get a really good lead on wave 1 and you end up getting level 2 on wave 2, then it's just over for Syndra. She can't do anything. 315 is like guaranteed because you're gonna have control on 4 at that point, right? But this Q doesn't achieve anything. Q doesn't achieve anything. And now Saranok just needs to auto, or Saranok can just walk up and look for a like a Q on this and try to get like influence from the backline. And that's like this Q is absolutely perfect by Syndra, right?
Yeah, as long as Syndra Q or Orianna Qs are hitting with the minions, then it's perfectly fine because your wave will be slow pushing towards him, and Orianna has to also hit the minions. But then if Orianna is autoing the minions at the same time, and Syndra is doing the same, then Syndra will be able to push out first, and then while Orianna is catching the wave, Syndra can hit the Orianna, and then auto Q.
Yeah. Saranok, are you there, by the way?
Yeah.
You're also making movement errors for no reason. There's no reason to walk up here. Remember when I coached you versus Froggen? Remember when you were doing like these spaces in your lanes that made no sense? Like why click here when this guy's on cooldown and you know that? You can just walk here and you can keep autoing the wave. There's no reason not to auto this.
Yeah.
Right? There's no reason not to keep going.
Well, it's because I was on cooldown too, because I recently used my Q, but I guess it doesn't matter.
Yeah, you can just stand here. Well, the cooldown doesn't matter because Orianna's not going to do anything to you. If she walks up to you, she loses more influence on the wave anyway, right?
And I have Corrupting Potion to sustain.
And you have Corruption Potion, yeah, so you have like influence that way. Yeah, this Q is fine, but I think that in this case you can just look to try to get like you can level the wave a lot cleaner, is what I'm saying. You can level this wave a lot cleaner. This is like really suicide, but this is okay if you're playing against Syndra mana. If you're playing against Syndra's mana, this is fine to do. But you can only do this if you actually have Corruption Potion to sustain the damage back, right?
Because I feel like I got his mana right down.
Yeah.
But the issue is, I've traded my entire health bar and I'm using potions.
Yeah.
Corrupting helps you to sustain, and also if you're looking to trade a lot, Corrupting is way better because like while you're using the Corrupting, it gives you 15 more damage.
Yeah. There's like spacing errors here, but that's fine. So auto, Q, auto. You can just keep autoing. This is fine. Yeah, now level 2 comes out. I think that I think Syndra should be playing for level 2 though. This should never really happen.
Syndra versus Orianna, Syndra should be getting level 2 first.
Yeah, Syndra should be getting level 2 a little quicker.
Because Syndra, when the wave comes and the first 3 millies comes in, right? When they're like fighting each other.
Yeah.
Like that. That's the time Syndra uses Q first on the first 3 minions, and then Syndra starts autoing minions to push first.
You don't have to stand back.
Syndra always gets to level 2.
Don't have to stand back here. Just go AB, like over and over again, in and out. This pocket is too defensive. Also, you're inside of the wave, and this is bad because we're playing resource and we're playing wave. We're not playing resource. You're playing resource, but in order to get 315, you have to play wave. That's the problem. By standing inside of here, you're giving Saranok easy Q. HP
Yeah,
and minion damage. Just stand here, move in and out. You get level 2. This guy goes in. Just hit him.
And the Oriana's positioning on the side has to be based on the where the jungler is starting. So like if enemy is starting, let's say he's starting red, right?
Yeah.
Then you have to hover top side. So wait for enemy jungle to be top side, and then at 2:30 you just ward top side river, and then you're fine.
The downside about that is that this is very like claustrophobic area to play in. That's the only downside from playing left side. Right side is a lot more open space. Orianna has more open opportunities to find pockets. But if you play top side, it's very claustrophobic. It's very hard to move in and out, right?
Yeah, but you have to do it if enemy jungle is starting red, you know.
If enemy jungle, if enemy jungle is starting red. But this also you have to then consider, like, does enemy jungle benefit from going A, B, C into mid lane like this, right? Like that's also.
I mean, it is.
Yeah.
If enemy jungle does A, B, C like that,
yeah,
exactly what you did.
Yeah.
That path is helpful for enemy jungle because if you're hovering boss side, like he can just gank mid and then go top side.
Yeah, and then you chunk out mid and then you have priority.
Yep.
For whatever. Yeah. So okay, that's perfectly fine. Does anyone disagree about any of this so far?
No, not yet.
Right.
So. Yeah. Okay, so for me, so you will say I would just skip like trading with Orianna. I just queue the.
So, can I share the screen for you and you can watch this video with me? Because I have the video. I have so many videos. If you want Dopas, I can bring the Dopas one too. But this one is Ganked by Mom. You know Ganked by Mom?
Yeah, I know.
And he's playing Master Tier solo queue and he's teaching people like this should be what mid laners should do. You know, like I'm gonna share my screen. Can
Yeah,
you look?
go. Yeah.
Oh shit! I shared the wrong screen.
It's okay.
Hey guys, give me a second. Let me choose a video here. Can you guys see it?
Yep.
Okay. Hey, Syndra used the Q first. Do you guys see that?
Yeah, should use Q here.
And then she's autoing. Keep autoing.
Yeah, keep autoing. And then space like maximum on Azir.
Yes.
So like right on the edge. Yeah.
Yes, max range. And he's spamming Qs.
Yeah, you don't care about mana. You just shove.
Yep. You just shove.
And this auto is fine because you have 2 minions.
Yep. That's what he's doing.
Yeah.
He's saying that Azir shouldn't be trading here, but he doesn't know.
This guy's master?
Yeah.
No.
Azir is master tier, but then Gangbang is challenger, you know. But
Okay,
now he's like, he's not trying to be pro, so he's coach, so he's just stuck in master tier in Korea.
Yeah. Auto. Yeah, just keep
The
autoing.
reason why he's trading here is
Yeah.
he said he has more minions and he already pushed out the wave
Yeah.
with the Q. Remember? He spammed the Qs, and then because he had 4 minions and enemy only got 2, he's just trading.
He's more HP
He's-
too. More HP.
Yes, and he's denying the EXP, so he's not making Azir to just sit back.
No, this is perfect.
Like this.
Yeah.
You see that?
So, yeah, essentially it's playing more into Orianna. Like right here.
So like when you're playing like control mage, you have to control the wave. That's the first.
Like this
you
click.
play with the wave,
Unnecessary.
and then after 2:30, you play with the jungle.
Like, okay, do you see screen? Like, this is an example.
Yeah, I'm watching.
Right here, Orianna use Q. This click makes no sense. Don't click here, click in. You have minion. There's no aggro. Click in. You have Q up. This guy only can walk like this. If you click like this is space. If you click in, you can auto Q, auto, and then up till here. It's fine to do. And you have corruption pot, so it's fine. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, so we just keep going. You could even land second Q. This is good. He Qs again. Standing back here is I think there's better ways you can stand. I think you can stand here and move in and out. I think standing here is unnecessary. Here is better. Just in and out, because Nidalee is
advantage. I hit too soon, so I should just be sitting further up since I know Talia can't be here yet.
Yep.
Because when I hit 2, I'm way too far away to actually punish. I can walk
Yep.
up. I shouldn't have used Phase Rush earlier. I would have Phase Rush now. I can auto QW and then just keep pressuring with the Phase
Yep,
Rush
yep,
proc
yep,
and
yep.
dodge his Qs.
Yeah, you can just like QW. Or not QW, that's too much mana, but you can just Q. Like find the next opportunity to Q. Yeah, like you could even stand up here. If you move in and out like this guy goes for this minion, he's fucked. You know? You could stand up here and just like move in and out. But standing back here, it's too defensive. Right, this is the same issue that I had with you against Froggen's Malzahar, or Vel'Koz, yeah, Vel'Koz. If you stand here, you can just like go. This pocket is too defensive against the way Saranok is playing. Right? And then like at this point, I mean this should be dodged, but this is whatever. I mean standing south pocket, this is like basic mistake, I think. This is just not wording. But it's okay. Doesn't really matter. So for this next 1v1, play more for the wave and actually don't be afraid to give up resources, okay?
Okay.
Alright, let's rerun it. We could do another one.
I thought it was supposed to be until like 100 minions or something.
It doesn't matter if there's already mistakes.
Okay.
We can rerun it again. We can do different matchup this time. We can try. Do you do TF Orianna?
Yeah, I want to play TF. I want to learn that matchup.
Okay.
I feel like it's hard for TF at the beginning, but I wanna.
Okay.
But I think TF has first push. Early.
Yeah, but I feel like Orianna, she can zone out of the way TF early. Like when I played Orianna against TF, I feel like it's too easy for me to get prio on the wave.
Okay, let's try it anyway. We'll see how it goes. So do TF Orianna, and then for jungle, you could just run same champions. Actually, it doesn't matter. It actually just doesn't matter what you run for jungle. Because I mean TF Taliyah is probably really strong.
Teemo jungle?
I don't care as long as you're 315 there. Right? Okay, you can screen share and start. Yeah.
Devil. Wait, I'm waiting for Devil to move. Okay.
You're doing TF, right? And I'm doing Ori?
Yeah, I do TF. But let me shift the quality of my stream.
I have a question. If I'm going corrupting, do I go time warp or no?
Yes, you can. As Orianna, yeah.
And like somebody mentioned Scorch. Am I supposed to be going Scorch over Absolute?
Depends on the
Or
game.
Gathering, sorry.
Depends on the game.
You have to go Scorch.
Scorch is so big.
If you're playing Control Mage mid, AP mid, you have to go Scorch. If you're not going Scorch, you're trolling. Yeah, because like mid lane, you have to play for the early game. It's not like you're looking to scale.
Well, especially in this 1v1, you need to make sure that you have damage. Had a game with the enemy team. Yeah, I don't know.
Like since 2018 when the runes changed, like everyone is going Scorch. Like
Wait, Sen, can you watch my POV? I wanted you to.
Yeah.
Mistakes.
I was already.
Serena.
What?
Oh, game started. Never mind.
Yeah.
I wanted to show you a video for a second.
Okay. You can start corruption and then just play for wave, and then you can try triple card opening. Triple card opening, and then play like bot side, like very far. Don't play middle lane.
Okay, so
Yeah,
it's like
middle.
Yeah, because Orianna has to cue the wave and get the mana flow.
Yeah. As Orianna, play the Q in the middle early in the lane, and then force TF into short trades against you.
Okay.
So place Q in the middle. That's
too
far. Too far.
You have to put it like where the minions are.
Yeah. You need to force Twisted
Where I'm
Fate.
standing right now?
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
That's where the Q should be.
Yeah. This is like one opening you can play into certain mages like TF that can't actually respond into.
Yeah, early is very hard.
Yeah, and now TF has a harder time.
Because if Orianna puts the Q that far, just like you did before, then TF can just ignore your Q and walk up and then W the wave with the red card, and then TF gets the push, and then he can just auto you.
Yeah.
After he pushes the wave. Then Orianna got nothing to do. You're never gonna get prio.
Okay. Okay, holy shit. That's fine. We'll talk about it. Okay. Oh, okay. I'll talk about everything later. You can give up mana. Okay. Yeah, this is really good. This is really, really good.
Wait, I'm lagging a little.
Oh, that's okay, it's okay.
No.
Okay, yeah. Game is over there. Game is over there. Holy shit. Alright, and before anything else happens, holy fuck. Okay.
I ran down mid because you said game is over.
Game is over. It's okay, it's okay.
Yeah.
It was good. Limit testing. Okay, do you see screen? There's actually so much to talk about from both ends.
I see it.
Hold on, Epic is just being so weird. Okay, so walking into lane. I mean, opening is fine. We already talked about opening. So yeah, this is really weird. This is really weird. You can't do anything again until Orianna like this. Orianna can Q, walk here. She can just Q, walk here. The one thing that this does do is it now puts Orianna on cooldown. If Orianna is on cooldown, it gives you tempo on the wave on wave 1. That gives you time to build up the wave and try to play into like better wave 3. Okay? But like the Q auto, like this is still very poor. You should just, yeah, it should be played a lot better. This is like too deep. This is too deep. And then you red card the back line. You red card front line. It's unnecessary. Just stand here and then try to Q, like W like this, if you can try to do that. If she doesn't let you, just W this. Right? Wing, if she lets you W the backline minions, what ends up happening is now you're able to play the lane in pockets that are more defensive against the wave, where now you don't have an issue getting level 2 against her because you're not forced to play up to try to get the casters, right? So triple red card opening is unlikely that it could actually happen into Orianna, but what you did makes no sense. It's just too deep. It's just too deep, and it just puts you in a really awkward trade. Now,
yeah,
as
I trolled there.
Yeah, as Orianna, you can just go HP for HP now. You can just go HP for HP. So he W's, instead of clicking back, just go. Auto. With Corruption Potion. Auto him down. He's on cooldown.
I agree. And TF walked in too early, level 1.
Too early? Yeah, opening, yeah.
Wait for the minions to arrive and then pick the red card and just push the wave.
Yeah.
Because if he pushes the wave, Orianna has to be the one catching the wave. And she cannot respond to TF's push match, like the speed.
Yeah, Orianna can't respond. So just play his HP down. Just play his HP. He should be like this, like actually half HP here. This is fine. Again, here's mistakes. While you're walking away and he's on cooldown, you could have autoed this once and then you could have autoed this as well. You don't have to walk like this. You can auto again.
Yeah, keep autoing and push first. Because the level 1, the TF already fucked up. Like, he gave Orianna to push first, so Orianna gets to push first.
Yeah, you need tempo. You need to like all out tempo against this matchup. And then here, this pocket is weird. You don't play like you don't play from here to here. You play here to here, in and out like this. This is incorrect because it doesn't achieve anything. He can red card. So just play in and out like this. As he walks up, you auto attack. Right?
Yeah, but then while you're auto attacking, use Q to hit the minion waves too at the same time. Not on the top of TF, because you need to hit many as possible so you can push first.
Yep.
If you outpush the TF has to be the one sitting on the tower, and then that's so troll. You know, like TF shouldn't be, like he shouldn't be sitting on the tower at level 2 because like he should have been pushing on.
Yeah, this lane is already fucked for you.
Yeah.
So what you need to do is you need to just auto Corruption Potion, let Orianna auto you, and then just shove this wave into him before the next wave ends up arriving and tries to lock. Because if the wave gets stuck here, you're playing the lane too far up, and then level 2 is achieved. Like, you can get level 2, but then it's just so much harder to play the lane.
And right here, like, based on the TF's HP, like, Orianna can even call jungler level 2 game.
Yeah, it's possible. It's possible.
And they get the flash.
So,
like, Lee Sin can just W ward hop and then auto Q.
Yeah, so it's better to crash the wave before 2 locks, and then don't have 2 lock. Just shove 2, or shove 1, 2 is here, 3 is coming, 4 is shoving, because 4 is 315. That's all you have to do. Yeah, red card is unnecessary. This ward here can be done better. And I guess that's
Isn't
fine.
that also really dangerous, walking into that bush blind?
Yeah, it's a little deep. It's a little deep. Here you can probably
I
go.
misplayed this. I walked into the bush to drop the gold card, and I could have just sat in, but I autoed him again.
Yeah. You don't need to do that. You can play inside of the bush here.
Because I would have just won the trade. He would have autoed a minion instead.
Yep. This Q is fine by Orianna. She can't find anything. Yeah, just auto. Keep autoing. Keep autoing. Keep autoing.
And can I say something? So this is the same as last time. Like when TF is playing versus like Orianna and his jungler, like TF's jungler is starting topside, right? We see Nidalee is on the blue. When TF was warding topside, like he shouldn't be warding topside unless our top is having prio. So like let's say our top is like playing Jace or something, right? And enemy top is Fiora. Then the ward makes sense. But then if not, he shouldn't be never warding there. TF should never ward there because like Lee Sin can start red and then gank mid. Like you cannot ward there. There's no way. Like if you're warding there, you have to burn your flash. So where you should be warding is bot side entrance because like Lee Sin versus Nidalee matchup, Lee Sin can cheese Nidalee at her red level 3.
Yep. Yeah, this is.
So you have to ward the bot side river at 2:30 or like 2 minutes because Lee Sin can invade at 2:30. So it has to be like 2:30 or before 2:30.
Yeah, pretty much.
Dude, I fucking on that car. Holy shit, I got a blue car there.
Yeah. Auto. Yeah, you're already quite low HP. If you had shield, I say you just keep going and you just trade it. Now here, just trade HP for HP. Just go HP for HP against him, right?
Orianna has Kuki.
Yeah.
TF doesn't.
Don't go like this. Go like this. Go like this. Because Nidalee is still left side, and then what this sets you up for is you can stand here, and then you can just move in and out, and then you can force them back. This allows you to, if you have your ward, you can find early vision to see Nidalee pathing over. Because Talia is also here to support you on the right hand side of the map, so you just stand down here, and then you just move in and out. Doing this is too awkward because you're forcing yourself.
Yeah,
here.
I think Orianna should be bottom side, and she should be looking to push this wave. She should be keep autoing and then QTF.
Yeah.
Keep pushing because if you push out this wave, TF has to catch the wave, and then the next wave, TF has to TP back. But then what you can do is you ward enemy raptors and then play for enemy red with jungle.
Yeah. Like here, you don't have to. You can auto between spaces. Auto once. You can even auto this twice, and you can find the last hit on this, and this is really good because you're if there's too much blue minions, it just gets really ugly. There's too many blue minions, it's just really bad. As TF, what you can do is because you're running teleport, I mean game timer is like, I can't see game timer, I'm sorry for this, but you can just throw, like Orianna uses ability.
This is 2:30.
Yeah, it's okay. Orianna uses ability. Use all your HP and all of your mana to just shove this wave, and then you can't demat.
That's what I was trying to do, but I used blue card by mistake.
Yeah. So auto red card, shove. Because right now it's 2:30. Right now it's no, it's actually gonna be a little higher than 2:30. It's like 2:30, 2:37.
Yep.
Yeah, it's like 2:37, 2:30 because wave is just coming out.
Yeah, it's 2:32. I just checked.
Yeah, 2:32.
2:32. Okay, so yeah. So it's not exactly on like zero. So next wave is coming out at 2:35, right? Sorry, no. Next wave is coming out at 3:05 because this is 2:35 wave. So you need to try to get this wave into tower before next wave 4, and then you can then the wave 4 comes into you, and then you also have TP. So then you can support jungle on right side, and you have wave 4 coming into you.
Yeah,
right?
I tried to do that, but I did it so awkward because of the blue car, and then I just was like, okay, whatever, I go back.
Well, I mean, you're standing still for no reason. You don't care about your
I mean,
HP.
what Dopa does in this matchup is Dopa TF, he just shoves until level 3. So this cannon wave is you get the free base time, and then you just get the dark sail and they come back.
Yeah.
Or shoes. Yeah. That's what Dopa does.
This could be set up even here. Like
because Orianna cannot take TP versus TF because Orianna has to go cleanse.
Yeah. Right now lane is over. TF needs to play south.
Like TF fucked up early, so this lane should be free for Orianna, but
yeah, TF needs to play south and shove this next wave in because of the additional minions that Orianna has. And the fact that HP is really low. And then what Orianna should do is Orianna should defend this opening with freeze and then Orianna should move like this if TF moves like this. And then Orianna just plays
the TF and then just try to
HP for HP.
Punish him.
Yeah,
because wave is already good.
Yeah. But you guys are both playing north. It doesn't achieve anything. This Q is weird, but we don't have to talk about that, right? It doesn't achieve anything. Yeah, Orianna movement here is good, and then here you should just play up here. You can play here even. You can like
on that line that you said the AB thing, right?
Yeah, you can play literally here. And then Twisted Fate. Like there's no need to stand still. Like it's already over. She's never gonna solo kill you. She can't solo kill you with teleport, and you have too much HP. If you play lane better, you have extra corruption stack. So all you do is you just shove. You shove now.
I think if Orianna is corrupting one last corrupting, she can solo kill TF 100%.
If he spaces correctly, I think it's fine.
Yes. Yeah. If Orianna is standing where the caster minions are, you know the blue caster minions. Yeah. If she walks up and then Q W auto to proc face rush and then just auto TF and then cleanse the whatever the card she's taking, then she can 100% solo kill.
Yeah. This Q doesn't achieve anything.
Because TF where the standing is, that's troll. Like TF cannot standing there. Like TF is already dead if he's standing there with the Orianna face rush.
Yeah, Orianna can kill. Orianna can at least blow flash.
And Orianna will be just burning the cleanse.
Yeah. So here this Q. So when you use an ability, you have to ask yourself really just what am I playing for? If you can't find solo kill on enemy, don't play for the wave instead. Right? Because here you can't ever solo kill Orianna, and the Q doesn't ever find her.
Cannot. And Orianna has cookies too.
Yeah, and she could just dodge. I mean, it's not hard to just dodge that, right? So the Q should just be like this.
Yeah.
All the minions, and then just take damage, and then bait out spells. So one thing you can do is when you've acknowledged that you've lost the lane, like around here in this angle, you can play inside of your wave to try to force Orianna to shove the wave back into you if you have corruption stacks. If you don't have corruption stacks, then what you do is you stay inside of the wave. Still, you force Orianna to throw waves at you, to throw spells at you so she's on cooldown, and then use that tempo to shove the wave back into Orianna. Which is the only thing you can do. Otherwise, I mean...
But then, if TF does that, Orianna can just 100 to 0 TF here.
Unless she already used cooldown.
No, but he's talking about having an extra routing stack too.
Yeah. Yeah, if you have extra corruption stack.
Yes.
Yeah, then it's fine. I mean, the lane's already lost here, though.
Yes, yeah. If TF has extra, corrupting, then yes, that is fine. But if not, like Orianna can just kill.
Yeah. This is Orianna's shield now. So as Orianna, I think you can keep going. You can keep going.
Yeah, I mean, she procced the face rush, but then she just walked away.
Auto. He can't play lane.
Get the.
I'm worried about the cannon minion damage. Can I potentially lose trade if I take too much cannon damage here? Or no.
With Orianna passive, I don't think so.
I mean, if you watch the video that I showed you before, what was it? The Syndra versus
Syndra, the challenger Syndra.
Yeah. If you just ignore the cannon, walk straight at the enemy champion where they're standing, then you don't take the damage because cannon was autoing the minion.
Also, you can always just go like this, break.
Just go straight.
Right.
Yeah, and then
Nidalee can't be on top side because she started left side. Right.
Yeah.
If you don't know that, then I guess it's risky, but that's situational, right? But here you can move in auto, and then break through here, and then you can blow his flash. 100% you can blow his flash, and then you don't flash. You don't have to flash to kill him, because maybe he has cooldown, he has W back up. So then you do is you recall. TF is forced to now TP back to break the freeze, and then you TP back and you play against no flash TF. You call your jungle, he's dead.
Yeah, but in that scenario we lose the scuttle, right? And that's fine. We lose one of the scuttles, at least, but we blow the flash, so it's worth it, right?
Yeah, but that also depends on if you can counterattack the next crab, right? Because then it's then we're speculating, right? Like who is top lane, who is support, what is happening, right?
Yeah.
But like following basic principles of the lane, you can always just find like this lane is theoretically over, right? Here you can stop his recall. This Q doesn't achieve anything.
Yeah, Orianna shouldn't be like trying to push the wave because she should be just freezing and look to
walk.
stop Dopa. No,
Dopa.
not Dopa.
Dopa. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So just walk and stop TF, and then you just win the lane. And then even if you have no freeze, even if you have a freeze, you can still fight for crab. People keep thinking for some reason that you have to have priority. That's only.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You like
Yeah.
if your lane is freezing, that's better to just move.
Mhm.
Because the enemy
Yeah.
laner isn't getting anything.
And you still have the freeze when you come back after the fight.
That's what I'm saying.
And
but
then-
the laners
yeah.
don't understand that. Like holy shit.
I guess you played NA solo queue. But I mean, the only downside to that is if enemy is like stronger in 2v2. If enemy is stronger in 2v2, maybe you can consider locking in lane, but it's almost always better to just keep freeze and then go to help fight and then just come back and retain.
Yep.
Right?
Yep. And always when you're looking to the 2v2, focus enemy jungle first. It's not because I'm a jungler, but then in KR, in Chinese server, like in the high level of play, they always focus jungle first.
This is good.
Because if enemy junglers falls behind, then like their jungler is useless.
Yeah, that's unlucky. You thought you could kill him. It's okay. This whole fight's like this is all like just mechanics. It's whatever. Yeah, it doesn't matter. But anyways, any questions about any disagreements about anything that we've talked about?
No.
None for me.
It's like very micro stuff. Okay, what are we doing now? It's 7. Like, you guys, you want to do another one, or do you guys have like a scrim or something? I don't know how the schedule is.
Serena, look at this.
Let me see. I would like to do another one on TF. I really want to get very. I feel like when you get good at TF, you get good at almost every champion.
That's what Dopa said it too.
Yeah.
I have a suggestion.
Mhm.
Can I play Tristana into TF?
I mean, Dopa plays TF and he played versus Tristana and he just took the resolve secondary with the spellbook.
Yeah, I just want to see how the matchup works out.
But Dopa
it's hard-
said if jungler, his jungler, like TF's jungler, right? TF's jungler is human, then Tristana has to take cleanse and she will never be able to like jump in. That's what Dopa said.
Yeah. I mean, you can
like versus TF, it's just better to play control mage, because TF cannot like walk in or control the wave first, like other than like first waves, because of his red card.
The idea that I have versus TF, and this is strictly in like, I guess it works in solo queue too, but more in competitive. When you pick something like Tristana, you don't use it kind of to engage. You use it to pressure TF because you can't walk up to the wave, right? If he walks up to the wave to W it with red card, he can't gold card you, right?
No. Like, let's say TF's jungler is something like Lee Sin, Talia, Nidalee, right?
Yeah.
And his jungler is starting red. Then TF can shove level 1 anyways, remember? With the red card? And once he shove it, like if Tristana is looking to trade or anything, like his jungler, like TF's jungler can do red raptors and then come mid. Like same for Graves too. Like Tristana cannot get the prio.
Yeah, but the idea isn't that you jump in, right? Like the idea is that
Yeah, but then you don't have the wave control. If you don't have wave control, TF will just push out the wave first before you, whatever you do, and then TF will just leave the lane. He's not gonna play the lane. What TF is gonna do is he's looking to solo kill. That's why I'm sharing this screen. So if you look at Dopa's screen, Dopa is just playing alone without jungle, but then he's killing his jungle. Like he's killing his jungle, he's killing enemy jungle.
Play video. Let's see what happens.
Yes. So Dopa doesn't have Dark Sail. He rushed choose because he said enemy jungle is Graves. Like Graves is an auto-based champion and he has to get into the range. But then if your movement speed is faster than Graves, then you don't get autoed. You know?
This is good. Yeah. Wait, what are we looking at though? What are we looking for?
So like after Dopa make the play, he's denying the bot wave too.
Yeah, this is fun. This is good.
Yeah. So like whenever TF is looking to do something, but then Dopa says in the video that like when TF hits level 6, he can look to kill enemy jungle, solo kill whenever he's on the camp. So like if enemy jungle is on the camp, he can kill enemy jungle. solo kill.
And if you track it properly by reading CS score, you know exactly where he is most of the time. So
Yeah.
you'll be able to just
So
find
like,
him.
like let's say enemy jungle is on the scuttle at 3:15, right? That's the time you know where he started.
Okay.
Yeah.
And when the mid hits level 6, enemy jungle is level 5. And if he's on the camp, you can kill him. That's what Dopa says. You can solo kill him, but then if your jungle is near you, then it's guaranteed to kill because you can kill enemy jungle with you.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, what are we doing now? Do we go another one, or do you guys have anything to do? I don't know what your schedule. You know what? Okay, let's do one more. Yeah, we'll play one more out. We'll play. We can. Do you want to go TF again? Because we talked about some stuff.
Yeah, I wanna go TF.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Go TF into what do you think is a good matchup? What do you want to play? In mid.
Against what I want.
Well, the other guy. Yeah. Skittles. What would you?
Something more like. I don't know what I would play against him pro.
Just play.
Syndra.
You can play TF Victor. Go TF Victor, and then jungle matchup. You can go anything. Go like whatever you want. Like whatever is good for 2v2. So you guys be the judge of that. Yeah. Alright, you can screen share. I hope this is helping a little bit. Right.
Yeah,
I hope this is like because this is the purpose, right?
I have a question for the Victor thing, right? Into TF, do you still do Q start or?
You can win level 1 always into Victor. Into TF.
And then I just play outside of wave.
Yeah, you play outside of wave. You win on wave 1, and then you auto wave 1 as much as possible. And then if you auto wave 1, TF has to red card, like to match wave. Yeah.
He still gets the shove though in the end if he like sacrifices HP for it, right?
Yes. Technically, yeah, he does, but
Okay.
you can still find like opportunities against him. Because I mean, if he messes up the shove and he isn't able to crash the right waves, you can lock it on certain waves against him, and then he's screwed. If TF gets like frozen on, it's just so bad because he doesn't have wave clear. He can't do anything early on, like immediately to the wave.
Okay, I invited you there.
Okay, thank you.
Jesus, you have like every skin in the game. What the fuck?
I have like 600 skins.
Who is Sin? Someone just DM me. I have no idea who that is.
I don't know who that is.
I agree with you.
It's one of the coaches, I think.
Oh, okay. He DM'd me. I was like confused. Okay. Yeah, it's like I'm trying to make this as like not scuffed as possible, you know? Training League of Legends is very, very difficult to do sometimes. Because there's only like a few things you can do. Do you guys do blitz scrims? Like really like 15-minute games?
Oh, I love Blitz scrims. I played it so many times.
Blitz scrims?
Yeah, do you guys do
Blitz
those?
scrims is like 15 minutes. First 15
Yeah.
minutes and then just after 15 minutes you just leave.
You leave game, yeah, and then you go
Because
15 over and over
Blitz
again.
scrim, what it helps you is early game. Like if you're playing early game team comp, or if you're playing like team fight team comp, then you look to make a play early game and then just
Yeah.
play around that.
Your screen isn't loading.
So
by
even
the
though
way.
you fuck up, just leave, do it again.
Yeah.
That's what Blitz scrim is for.
It's also great for mechanics and like setting up dives and like plays, because I mean,
Yes.
if you can set up early game, if early game is solid, you can keep making like you have a good foundation. You'll keep finding really good
Oh
opportunities in the game.
yes.
So
Early game is the most important.
you guys don't do. I'm surprised you don't do blitz scrims. Like
That's-
you should do blitz scrims for like 3 hours. You can get like 50 games in or something. You know, like not 50, but like you get a lot of games in. You know.
Yes. And it's a lot fun because you can play like LPL.
Oh, you
Fight,
yeah,
fight,
you can
fight,
play
fight,
like
fight,
you can
fight,
play
fight. Fucking
psychopaths.
fight all day long.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it's so fun.
I fucking love it.
You should probably bring that by your head coach to set up like blitz scrims with another team, and just 15 minutes over and over again, and just practice like setting up waves and playing on certain tempo timers, and you know, it's gonna really be helpful. Okay, this is really good. Okay. Okay, Sarnak, he wins wave 1 always.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, he always wins wave 1. Yeah. Okay, good, 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 good. This is really good. It could be better. We'll talk. Okay. Nice, nice. Away from your wave. Away from your wave. You can recall. You can recall. Yeah, 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 yeah. TP back. TP back after this.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah, 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 yeah. He can't do anything. He can't do anything. If he TP's back, you have a good wave. It's okay. Wait, is he walking back?
He doesn't have TP.
Oh, GG. Oh yeah, he did cleanse. I'm stupid. Yeah, then you just win this. You level the wave, level the wave, level the wave, level the wave. Okay, good, good, good. Yeah. This pull is fine. This pull is fine. This is still really deep though. You have to demat.
Yeah, you have to kill some minions.
This is too
because
deep.
if you have a cannon, that's same as 4 caster minions. So you have to kill the casters.
Okay, we'll talk about this stuff later. We're making mistakes on both sides, but it's no problem. Okay, it's wave. It's okay. 320. We can play for we can play until like wave 5 even. Okay. 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 Yeah, we can leave match. That was good. We'll talk about this stuff. So that situation never happens if you play wave correctly.
Yeah.
Right? That situation never happens if you play the wave correctly. Let's talk about this actually. I'll screen share with you.
I have a question though. Was like I know I like just completely ignored the fact that Graves could have done level 2 gank, right?
Yeah.
But was that early game kind of more?
It was better. It was better. But if you had just warded and you acknowledge where Graves starts, then
Yeah, you have to find out where the Graves is starting.
yeah.
Right.
So, sometimes it's hard if they fake leash, but even then you can still ward early, right? Because jungle can help you support with vision. Right? In this matchup, you guys see match, right? You guys see the game? Yeah. So like right here, like this is too like not clean. Like you can walk here, you can auto already. You can just auto the wave. You don't have to walk up to him like this. Like this could already be autoed, and then you do is and then you move down like this.
Because if
auto
Victor
again.
hard shove and TF is catching the wave under tower, like Graves cannot ever gank mid.
Yeah, you walk here, you auto again, you force this guy back, and then it's like it's just over. You just win because you have wave tempo, right? This is fine. This is fine. But I think that you can, yeah. Going back, I think is a little, it's too deep. I think that's a little too deep, but it's like not the worst because you're still, it's like it's okay. It's like doable. Now here, just keep playing. Like you can like
I should have just been playing top side here instead of like doing the AB kind of on the bottom side of the map. Just switch it instead to the top side since I know Graves starts red buff here.
Well,
I mean, you don't know.
You don't know that.
You
Yeah.
don't
You wouldn't go blue buff into gank, right? Is what I
No,
imagine.
no. What I'm saying is, you hovering bot side is a lot better than standing top side because like Lee Sin is starting red, he should be pathing towards bot side, and you guys win 2v2 if you have mid prio. So you should be like keep pushing for the wave and then make Graves to come mid and Lee Sin come mid. You guys win 2v2.
I just needed to ward it then.
Yeah. Like look at
You just have to ward it after the first wave.
Like look at this movement. It's not, you need to have like purpose when you play. There's like no purpose when you're playing. When this guy uses card, just auto, walk up, auto, like, you know what I mean? This is it's so much downtime. It's so much downtime for no reason. This is so like slow. You could have gotten 3 autos.
On the minions.
On the minion, 3 autos.
Yeah, and you shouldn't be standing on your caster minions. Should be on the side.
Yeah, this is fine to do.
Standing on the
This is
side.
fine to do.
Yeah.
You don't have to walk too deep. You can just stand in and
If I
out.
had the ward, I can like hover this deep, right, and then walk up. If
No,
I see
you have
Graves.
to push at the first wave and then drop a ward.
Okay.
You don't ward at level 1 because if you just ward at level 1, Graves can just do the red, come and get your ward, and then get the Raptors, and then come back again, and then you're fucked.
No, then you're screwed. But you
Yeah.
you can stand.
That's why
here.
I'm saying you have to push out the first wave and then walk into the Raptors and ward it. But then if you see the jungle, you don't have to ward it because you see him. You don't have to show him where you're warding.
No, you can even fake.
you
You
already
can
got the
even
information.
fake ward if you just stand here and stay still for like 2 seconds, ward, pretend to ward, and then move back up. And then this supports you because you're playing South Pocket. And then TF is like 65% HP. You're like 70, 75 or so. Like he hits 0 first. Right? So if you go HP, it's fine. It's absolutely fine. Right.
Cancel my auto there too.
Yeah, this is too deep. This is too deep. This is too deep. You don't have to all in give your HP up because you know you win. You already have high ground in this lane. You know what I mean by high ground? You already have high ground, so you don't need to play like so aggressively in this state because you already know you win. He can't move up to the wave. He can't do anything, right? So like here, you like moving in and out, playing the lane like this is bad. You should be playing the lane linear.
You should be standing,
Like
the
this.
yellow line
Well,
bot side.
yeah,
and then
bot side,
You should
yeah.
keep autoing the minions. Like you don't look to trade more.
Yeah, you don't stand inside of the wave because if you give him wave, if you stand in the middle of wave, he eats this CS, he eats this, he hits you, and then he thins out these minions. This is not like good. If you stand south and you play the lane more in this angle rather than this
Keep
angle,
autoing minions.
it's just better. Yeah, and then keep autoing minions, and then he can't do anything. You get level 2. When you get level 2, you stand right here, and then you just don't, he can't. He's like sitting here. He can't do anything.
Yeah, Kev has to sit on the tower,
Yeah.
last hitting, but then
Yeah.
you can still E.
Then what you can do is because as wave 3 comes, and if nothing is happening and you don't find solo kill, crash on 3 and then just recall.
Yeah, hard push
Yeah.
on 3.
And then just
And then
recall.
you get the free reset,
Yeah.
and then TF has to catch the wave, TP back.
You bait out TP on TF, and then you have enough gold for like extra item for like a amp tome or something because you have cannon, right? I think so. Yeah, you do. And if you don't, I mean, I think you can still build into. Yeah, you can build into amp tome. You can go amp tome, recall amp tome, return wave 4 comes in, and then support jungle, and then you have amp tome plus corruption pot. On Victor versus Twisted Fates like nothing.
I think Victor should get the shoes first though, to be honest, because it's TF and the Grace.
Okay, sure, yeah, you can get shoes too.
It's
You can get shoes too.
both champions are based on the movement. So
Fair, yeah, okay. So you
the high
can
movement
get
speed.
so you can get boots
Yeah,
as well.
it's better.
Yeah, you can get boots as well. But you have
Russian
priority.
Boots first item is best.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah,
and now
but
what should have I done on the wave 1? Because at this point I don't even know what I'm supposed
As
like.
as TF,
Yeah, because
you should have played more defensively.
So just take the loss and then
You have to lose on wave 1 by the way he's playing.
Yeah, if he's playing like that, then you have to just give up. You don't get to lose your HP. You like just sit behind.
He doesn't need to do this though. Like he's playing the lane and he's making it even for you. But like really good Victor, really good Victor will never stand in the middle of wave. And you never play the lane like this. You always have to play it this way. Because you have to envision like what he wants to do, right? You're not trying to dodge anything like diagonal. What else? Yeah, like this is too deep. You don't have to be this back. You can stand here. He's on cooldown. Like let's see what happens here. W, Victor's on cooldown. You don't need to go all the way back. If you just play here, you can go back to autoing the minions and you evade aggro from these minions.
Okay.
Right, you can just walk right here. You don't have to walk all the way back to the lane. And then this also supports the next pocket that you want to take, which is south, which is fine to do. Yeah, like again, you can auto. Like here, if you had played the lane correctly, you win wave 1, you win wave 2, you win wave 3, you shove 3, recall, come back for 4, item advantage, and then scuttle fight.
Okay.
Right? It's the only sequence you do here. There's no other sequence here. Like even here, you don't have to stand so deep into the wave. You can stand here. This is too much, right? And then this is good though. This is really good. And then Graves showing up can be evaded by just warding. Yeah, there's not much you can do sadly. Yeah, once he eased down, I mean you just know you're dead, so it doesn't really matter. And then here, like this is another major mistake. I think you can Q this. You can red card Q a little bit, or maybe not red card, but you can Q. Like auto, Q, recall, TP back, and lane is here. And then nothing can happen, right? this wave should be a little more thin.
I mean, what TF should be looking to do here is, in TF's mind, he should be thinking that, oh, I just need to permafreeze until enemy jungle shows up mid, because enemy jungler has to show mid to push out this wave. Because if he doesn't, when Victor has no sums, then you know, like Lee Sin is trolling. Lee Sin has to show mid, push out the wave together, and then TF shouldn't be dying. Like TF should be just, oh, Lee Sin is here. They push together. If
Lee Sin wins, jungle has tempo.
Yeah.
If Lee Sin shows mid,
here with 12 CS, like holy fuck, I will be level 5 when Lee Sin is level 4.
Everybody knows where Lee Sin's routes are.
Yeah.
Right. Everyone knows exactly where he's gonna be, and then you can play into those routes. The red card here doesn't do anything because you hit 1 minion. Like here, you don't stand like this. Just stand here. Just auto. You don't even have to Q. You can just auto. And then as this minion is dead, you know that Victor's probably still around here. You tank minions. You have corruption pot. You walk up.
You have to walk up top side.
Yeah. Walk like this. Or you could actually, I think maybe you can walk up bot side. But okay, let me see. If you go like this and you go like this here, I think that enemy Victor has to play north, which is good for Graves. This might be the only response argument to that, but I think you can still walk up top. But you have to walk up. You don't even walk up. Yeah. That's the problem, right? Like this freeze is unnecessary. I mean,
Victor. I'm not Victor. TF can walk down in this situation like this. If he didn't use his level 1 trinket like that, like he should have held it, and then use it right now. You know, if he's warding boss side river right now, then he can hover boss side because he knows like 5 seconds before Lee Sin comes. You know, because he warded.
And here, all Victor does is walk up, shove, and then you're fine. You're good.
You have to try to hard shove unless your jungler is here. Because if your jungler is not here, you have to just fucking push and then just get out. Otherwise, you're gonna get ganked.
Yeah, this is like doomed. But now because we messed up the lane state and we didn't actually play it accordingly, you're not pushing in. You're pushing into him, which is bad. And now all you can do is you have to just crash this wave. This lane is already over. You have to crash, but you have to crash on north side.
Yeah.
So stand north and then just queue the whole thing.
Because if you stand north when Graves is coming right now, right here, Lee Sin cannot gank this lane. They don't have CC. Like, if enemy mid was Galio, then it's possible, but then it's not.
Yeah, so. You can stand like left side here, and you don't care about HP at this point. It's already over. Right? You have to just crash. You have to crash here. Just use your corruption potions to just get the wave in. You can lose 30% of your HP to get this wave into tower and then hover north, because even if Lee shows, Graves is here. And Graves should just kite the scuttle to the lane here, right? This was really good by Lee Sin. And then I think lane is just over now. Because now Victor has more blues, and now I think that mid is possibly
wave's still frozen too.
Frozen, yeah. Lane's just over at that point. Right?
Yeah, and then